Hello, this is Ron White. What is on everyone's mind? How do we bring businesses into White Settlement and revitalize the city's commerce? Brahms closed March 29th, 2009. Luby's closed last fall, and Sam's and Walmart relocated to the exterior zone of White Settlement. Instead of creating a city that we think corporate America wants, instead of rezoning our commercial corridor into a vanilla zone that favors the desires of outside businesses and offers little protection to our community's citizens, such as the newly created Mixed Use Overlay District, or the MUOD, instead of spending our tax dollars to buy up commercial land on Cherry Lane and industrial zone land on Martha Jean in hopes of creating a larger tract of land that a prospective buyer will want to purchase, the city is land banking. An example of land banking on Cherry Lane is designated in the red areas. Instead of putting all of the eggs in our basket into land banking, let's create a city that we want.
Well, despite the economic crisis, small business owners are thriving in one New Hampshire city. Portsmouth was named the Granite State's best city when it comes to starting a new business, this by Business Week magazine. NECN's Lauren Collins at the Union Leader newsroom in Manchester with the story. Lauren?
Well, Beth, Portsmouth has been named one of the top tourist destinations in the region and in the past one of the most walkable cities in the country. So this latest title comes as no surprise to local business owners. The magazine measured 11 factors to rate the city's entrepreneurial climate. Among them, the number of white-collar and creative professions, startups per capita, and the level of venture capital funding in the area. The vast majority of businesses, from retail to restaurants to services and manufacturers, are locally owned, and many in the downtown area have been there for a decade or longer. Now, local owners say their success, despite all of these other attributes, is all about location and a very dedicated customer base.
They can come downtown. It's locally owned businesses. It's their neighbors that they're doing business with.
We meet a lot of wonderful people from all over the country, as well as all the local folks that like to shop downtown. So there's a real energy and a vibrance, I think, to Portsmouth.
Starting in Portsmouth has completely been the key to our success and our ability to survive the hard times.
And it's not just retail outlets. The Forward Peace Air Force Base is also an area of a lot of office space and independent companies out there. The downside, though, to great location, high rents for many, though business owners say it's well worth the cost for the exposure that they get. Beth?
What is the key to our success? Common elements among thriving small towns. One is forward thinking. Two, a positive community attitude. Three, good business sense. Four, inclusion of the young and women. Five, an emphasis on education. 6, use of traditional institutions. 7 is internal leadership. We must transform the way people interact with each other and their environment. The city government must move from being in control to being interactively involved. The citizens must move from waiting for something to happen to making something happen. The focus of local development efforts must shift from recruiting from without to building from within.
Things may be bad all over, but there are people who are keeping the faith business style.
Todd Boucher reports that our neighboring county isn't letting something like a recession get in the way of the American dream.
Sean Flanagan is one of dozens of workers who recently lost his job due to cutbacks at Aramet. But Flanagan is getting back into business in his hometown. The Devil's Den Sandwich Shop, paying tribute to St. Mary's High School's Blue Devils, opened last week.
This was a plan for my retirement, but looks like retirement come a little early for me. We're going to expand. We've got subs right now and hot dogs right now. We're going to expand into the pizza business shortly.
There's no short supply of new businesses currently in downtown St. Mary's. And even the old businesses, like the more than century-old Phillips Pharmacy, have expanded their stores and their merchandise. Phillips now offers a gift and card shop in addition to its traditional items.
We just felt a little bit more positive with our own town, and knowing the people around here, they've been very encouraging to our growth. And it's just helped our employees, too, to know that things were good here, and that we encourage them by saying that, you know, we plan to be here a good while.
I propose a new business plan. 5 interactive components. Number 1, create a community think tank. Number 2, develop a viable network with other thriving small towns. Number 3, enhance communication between City Hall and the businesses. Number 4, provide entrepreneurship training. Last is initiate business troubleshooting sessions. What will this plan do for us? 1, it revives our city's commerce. 2, it instills hope into our citizens. 3, it develops citizen skills that will in turn enlarge our city's retail. 4, it's a challenge. It's a dream worth fighting for. Let's build from within. Thank you very much.